Hello, this is me, Miss Gina again from the Excellent Teacher. My topic today is about build relationship. Well, how to build relationship with all the people around you, your students, staffs, parents, headmaster. What makes different between normal student and excellent teacher? Firstly, try to create or build relationship. Firstly, try to create a great relationship with your students and move on to give importance to parents and other staff in the school. Being an excellent teacher is not only being excellent in teaching, but also having a comfortable, great relationship with people around you. Build great relationship help to make things so much easier. And the question is, how do we build a great relationship? Well, as a teacher, we normally form great relationship with our students, with all our students we teach. So we are already at the good starting point. However, there are always times the relationship is not the way we want it to. We need to understand that we meet a lot of people we meet different people of varying ethnicity and cultures. These are influencing factors that make things difficult. Example of people we meet are staffs, teachers, students, parents, headmaster, and many more. Especially parents who want always the best for their children. So, first and foremost, we always need to listen for their complaint. Or sometimes act as an advisor even though we are not advisor. We have to accept this matter and deal with it because these are situations and opportunity to build relationship with parents. But we have to make sure that we really listen and be wise to answering each questions. Let them experience that they can count on us. As my experience as a professional teacher, I abide by the 3 rules by Dr. Edna Bernabet. She is Dean College of Communication, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, on developing and maintaining a great relationship. First, be genuine. Second, be compassionate. Third is be respectful. Through my experience in teaching over 30 years, it has proven time and time again that the above 3 rules, be genuine, be compassionate, be respectful, are the excellent tools to help foster a relationship. Try to apply these simple rules to create a unique yet healthy relationship with students, parents, teachers, the people around you. Now, let's look into the deeper aspect and some other additional rules. Means to be me, not to be someone else, but also keep in mind that try to be true to them, but also keep in mind that we have to act in an appropriate manner. The 5 key factors to remember in our hearts are to be honest, sincere, flexible, disciplined, and responsible. These are really important in building relationship. Remember, we are teachers. We need to be aware of our words all the time, or else they may bring us problem later. Be compassionate. Compassion, synonymous of empathy. It is when we consider feelings, thoughts, attitudes of another person. Thoughts and attitudes of another person. First is be genuine, means difficult for us. Each one of us has different characteristics and point of view, beliefs and experience. So we have to try and understand why. So why they are acting the way they do. This sometimes takes a toll on us. But if we try to keep calm and understand and try to understand them and then turn the situation into an opportunity to get to know the other person better, it will result in a great, outstanding relationship. Be respectful means be acceptance. Respect others, and they will respect us in return. As a teacher, it is really important not to judge anyone, but to welcome them with open arms. Be open-minded and accept people who they are. With all that said, I also learned from experience that challenge to follow. It is difficult to show empathy and respect when we are not receiving any back. However, from experience too, I have learned that the people who build this great relationship with the greatest number of people are always liked by everyone. It is recommended to use the above 3 principles in building great relationship with every person we meet. These are some examples of scenarios we will mostly encounter. In here, you will find great idea, tips, strategies on how to handle the situation and establish a good relationship with students. Normally students want their thoughts, ideas, feelings, works to be valued. So it is a must for the teacher to create a good atmosphere of appreciation. Many of us have experienced teachers who may be well aware of these ideas. But it is always good to be reminded because as a teacher, we are busy people. Let us always remind to ourselves, give them a credit. In the morning when you come to school, you can create some simple conversation that you feel that you know that they will feel value in that conversation. Maybe you can ask them like, hello, Jane, how are you? What did you do yesterday? Oh yeah, I remember last week about your football. Did you win? Just let them feel how they important. Next word is the word smile. Smile is the magic key that can give us a simple and effective way to create a great relationship. In our classroom. Smile doesn't come naturally to all of us. All the time. It is crucial to make an effort to do it. Just try, what I am trying to say is, just try to understand the feeling of your student. No one wants to be in the same room with a grumpy teacher. Smiling also makes us approachable. By this can help students initiate conversation with us. Smiling can be used to open up to other people, breaks down an approachable barrier and gives you a credit. Positive role model. This is our next topic. What is positive role model? PRM, positive role model. Once again, this is a difficult role to practice. However, you are a teacher, so you need to practice. The students need you. I know it's difficult to do it sometimes because there are times we're really down to. Therefore, you need to separate your private life and your professional life. Being a teacher is difficult if you cannot play multiple roles. also understand we also have private life outside the school, and we may facing challenge there. Therefore, you need to separate your private life from your professional life. Being a teacher is quite difficult if you cannot play multiple roles. You can be a mother, a teacher, a leader, all in the same time. You act as a mother when your students come to you and release their emotion. You need to listen and comfort them as a mother, even though you are not a mother. You are not their real mother. What you have to do is look to their eyes and listen carefully and give them advice. If it's needed. Let them feel that they can count on you as a teacher. Your role as a teacher is to give them knowledge and be a positive role model. You still need to remember that you must be patient, honest, flexible, disciplined, and responsible. Be patient, honest, flexible, disciplined, and responsible. If you can reflect these qualities, I can guarantee you can become an excellent teacher. How would you like your students to be in the future, and why? How would you like your students to be in the future, and why? Have you heard this saying, do good things to others as you want them to do good unto you? By following the tips, you can be a PRM, positive role model. The students will respect and will want to be like you. And don't forget the keywords, how to create, how to build a great relationship. Be genuine, be compassionate, be respectful. Smile, positive role model, or PRM. Smile, positive role model, or PRM. These are all the keywords to build a great relationship. Thank you. Hello everyone, this is me, Miss Gina, from The Excellent Teacher. This is about teaching method for inspiring students of the future. I am so blessed that I have a good job, a very best job in the world, that I have to work with many people who are fun, funny, energetic, creative, and insightful. Still, there is a question in my mind. Students for the future, what really works? 30 years of experience have been taught me two things, and it's made a big role in your classroom management. First is research-based technique, and the second one is relationship. Relationship is too huge, and I will talk about it later. And I will start the first one, the research-based technique. Me, myself, I love lecturing, but my students, they don't always love it. They don't always inspire them. It does not always inspire them. I always thinking how to inspire them. But one day, there is amazing things happen in my life. I was duty in the cafeteria. I saw lots of students are happy and excited, queuing, a very long queue. They have patience to wait. I saw children. They were very happy to choose what they want to eat. They went patiently and excitedly. And the word choice is pop in my mind. Yes, choice. Students wants to have a choice. They want to choose what they want to eat, what they want to drink. Yes, the word choice. I mean, where there were many learning abilities available to all students. I am pretty sure students will love it as much as they love choices in the cafeteria. 10 years ago, the National Association Learning Style was Teacher who full of knowledge educate their students. Students, they were sitting in a very nice row and they were not allowed talking to each other. But my dear fellow, our generation changed. Too many disturbing. Most of our students, they have a short span of learning abilities. So our teaching method need to improve as our generation changes. This is not only my idea. Many schools using this method now and then. I will share the list that it must be in the menu. Number one is the word choice where many learning abilities. Number 2 is the words. Number 2 is critical thinking and problem solving. It is definitely required. Number 3 is collaboration. It is the action working with someone or create something. It is required. Number 4 is communication. Without communication, they won't finish their work. Let's look at number 5. Number 5 is creativity. It is uniquely pleasurable. The authentic learning will happen when kids or children engage with their learning. Not only learning, but they will enjoy it. What I am trying to say is, from a teacher, center of students' classroom, this is required teacher to remove him or herself from the center of the classroom. This is open up the opportunity not merely to teach them, but to guide them, to inspire them, to coach them. I love it so much. Albert Einstein say, education is not the learning facts, but to train the mind to think. It has been challenging, no matter what order of combination, learning activities they have been chosen. They will still meet the required and objective that for the kid, they will love it. They will enjoy it. There were many times they forget me inside the classroom. But it's okay for me. As long as I see their progress, I am happy for them. So when you visit my classroom, some kids or some students working with their computers, working through on website activities. And it's possible you will see some kids sitting on the corner wearing their headphone and watching video related to the unit. Writing answer the questions from video relating from the unit that they are watching. Some kids are in the opposite corner. They are answering the working sheet. It is called reflection sheet. What is reflection sheet? Reflection sheet is the same as self-evaluation. They have to answer the questions from the beginning till end. They have to fill out the form from the past knowledge and connect to a new knowledge. Oh yeah, don't forget to add in the menu. It is called arts and entertainment. Must be in the menu every unit. This is where take students many concepts in the unit and at home develop some kinds of project, presentation and present it in front of the class. On the last day of the unit, the arts and entertainment, it has to be non-traditional. It is only limited by their imagination. So they can come and perform their song, present movie, poem, or present model that they build. Any traditional way of demonstrating their knowledge or something they have learned from the unit. I used to teach public speaking. So my aim is to teach them how to speak in front of the public, in front of the crowd, to build their confidence, to speak clear pronunciation, and to teach them how to conclude all this story. The conclusion. Most of all, to show their uniqueness, genuinely or uniqueness. I found it 30 years because of instead teaching in a very big number or a large number I've found it 30 years experience. It's very effective. Instead of a large number I can teach in a small group. 3 or 4 people, not more than 5 people in one group. We do workshop and discussion, and believe me, amazing things will happen in your students will able to answer every questions you have, and perhaps this question will be on the test paper at the end of the unit. And do you know what? Working with a small group, it's give me opportunity to listen. What do they think? Create some of teacher's paradox by removing yourself from the center. Paradoxically, you become more important because working as a guide or coaching in the side. In an effective class, you are free to use the most powerful technique. Students should not only know what are they doing, they should also know how and why. By Harry Wong. Don't forget the 5 C's. It's probably the important one because the greatest of these is love. Thank you.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and get notified. Bye-bye!